Hey everybody, how you doing?
My name is Derek Wiley. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Fast Cars and More. I currently own a 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And
I hope
like what you hear, like what you see. Hopefully subscribe, help support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Okay, everybody. So right now I'm in the car with Leroy today, and he's gonna give us a review on what are we in again?
We're in a BMW 640i Grand Coupe.
Grand Coupe. I can tell you right now, this is a nice car. So tell me a little bit about it.
So the 640 was kind of like the in between for the 650, which is the V8. And the 6 Series Coupe. So it gives you the 4 doors. It's supposed to give you the same performance as the 6 Coupe. And it's kind of a little more affordable than the 650.
Okay.
So I think the 650 is like around 125 grand, 100 grand.
Man.
And this is twin turbocharged V6.
Okay. So what kind of power does this car put out?
I think it puts out like in the mid threes.
Mid three? Okay.
Yeah, it's got a couple different driving modes. So it's got Eco Pro, which is basically like a hybrid mode. It's got a Comfort, which is like kind of sets everything and nice smooth ride. Then you got your Comfort, which is a little stiffer suspension. And then you've got your Sport mode, which changes the dynamics, stiffens up the suspension a little bit, changes the transmission shift points. It changes the traction control. And then you have your Sport Plus, which turns off all the traction control, extreme shift points.
Okay.
So
let me ask you this, because I know I have a Hellcat right now, and it's a two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and I've been looking at the M5, and I know that car is equipped. Well, a newer model comes with the all-wheel drive. So
yeah.
Is this an all-wheel drive or just rear-wheel?
This is a rear-wheel drive car.
Okay. So is it still easy for it to put the power down to the ground, or?
Yeah, it transfers power. You get a little bit of wheel spin in the Sport Plus, but it's not putting down nearly the horsepower that the M's are. Yeah, the M's are. I think they make almost 300 more horsepower than this car does. So
okay.
Well, it's a fun little drive.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. So what else stands out about this car to you?
It's comfortable. Like, you'd be really surprised the amount of leg room in this car.
Well, I can see that already. I'm 6'2", and I got plenty of leg room. And also it's the back seat look like it's got a lot of room back there too. Yeah, the back seats in these things are extremely comfortable.
Yeah. They actually, my wife says that she likes riding in the back better than she likes riding in the front. So.
yeah.
And my son likes the back too. He gets in the back before he gets in the front. So
okay,
it's definitely. And this car's got quad climate control. So all 4 seats have their own climate control. They all have their own AC in the seats.
Okay.
The back seats aren't heated, but the front seats are. So all that kind of stuff. You know, it's a fun car. I mean,
yeah. See, it's got the upgraded.
Yeah, it's got Harman Kardon sound in it.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much all these cars. BMWs, when you get up into the 6s and the upper 5s, they're all pretty much fully loaded. It's kind of hard to tell the packages apart, unless when you get into like the seat heaters and the heated steering wheels and stuff like that. So this car doesn't have heated steering wheels. It doesn't have the complete cold weather package. So it didn't have a heated steering wheel or engine block heater.
So what type of gas mileage does this car get?
So it gets, depending on what you're driving in. So if you're driving in full sport, it'll get about 20 miles to the gallon, about 18 in the city. If you're driving in comfort mode, it'll get 30 miles a gallon on the highway, about 20-25 in the city. So
okay. And you said it's a turbocharged V6?
Yeah.
Okay. So does any maintenance come with the turbochargers, or is it just?
Now I've heard through the grapevine that if you don't run this motor on 93 octane, you'll have some problems with the turbochargers. So
okay, I can hear the feel the power in it too. There's a little get up in it.
Yeah.
So you usually have to burn 93 in it.
Yeah, you have to burn 93 in these. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can definitely feel the power just getting onto the highway without even, I guess, I don't think for it, but.
Nah, so if we're in 5th, so if we shifted to 3rd.
Okay. Now I can tell everybody right now, this car, I ain't gonna tell you how fast we're going, but this feels like a safe acceleration compared to being in that Hellcat, because sometimes that car, you don't even feel safe punching it to the floor when the wheels start spinning on it, but this car, it just took off a smooth, nice little power pickup, more than enough power to pass someone if you need to go around someone, and it's quiet. I like that too.
Yeah, and the 8-speed gearbox makes it really fun too. So
yeah. So you got the ability to take it out of auto and put it into manual?
Yeah, so the BMW, you don't have to touch anything. You just take the paddles. As soon as you change the gear with the paddle, it switches into manual mode. And when it's in manual mode for too long, if you're not accelerating or anything, it'll switch back into
auto.
So this car is actually an M Sport car, so it's got all the appearance packages and everything of the M car without the motor. So so it's got the M wheels, M front bumper, M skirts, M interior. It just doesn't have the big motor in it.
So what motor do they do put in the big one in this version? Do you know?
The M6 Grand Coupe has a supercharged V8.
V8? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much power does that put out?
540, I believe.
Okay, so that's pushing some power then.
Yeah.
Okay. Very smooth ride. It almost, like my car, when it shifts gears, you really can't even tell. It's just a real smooth from one gear to the next, and this one it feels the exact same way.
Yeah, so under power, I think this is like I think it's like a 8 millisecond shift or something like that.
I don't even know if they make these in a manual, but I know on my car the auto actually shifts faster than the manual.
Yeah, and a lot of them, automatic transmissions are so good now. Back in the day, nobody wanted automatic transmission, but now with the way they shift, you definitely want an automatic transmission. So
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. This is more than enough power for anybody, even me.
And this car's got big brakes on it, so
it's got the Brembo brakes.
Yeah, okay. It's got the Brembos. They're big. I think it's got a 13-inch rotors on the front. So
do you know what
14-inch rotors on the front? So it's big.
Okay. Do you know what the 0 to 60 is in this car?
I do not.
Do not? Okay.
Not on the. I figure it's probably somewhere in the low 4s.
Yeah, I got online and looked at it, and it was showing, I think, 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, which is pretty fast.
Yes,
for a sedan, a family sedan at that. This is a pretty good sized car here. Okay. Anything else that you'd like to share with everybody about it?
Nah, man, it's a fun car. It's a good car for the person who wants that sports car but's got a family and can't afford an M5, or the 5 Series doesn't look quite sporty enough.
Got you. So how much does this car run?
So this car we bought 2 years old.
Okay.
In and it was mid-50s.
Okay.
So I think this car is 80,000 new, somewhere in that area.
Okay. I'll tell you this, one thing I have learned after getting my car brand new, I will never buy another brand new car again. I will always get pre-owned, some with low mileage on it, where they kind of take off the brand new, stick a price tag off of it. They came out with the red eye and then the demon after I got my car, and the value on it just dipped.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. You buy those cars and they're so excited to build the next bigger, faster thing that unless you're a collector and you're just really into that, then you can end up
a lot of money.
end up getting yourself in a hole, because all you're doing is continuously trading the car in and buying what's new. So
yeah.
That's where I take all my pictures over here.
Okay. That's where we came yesterday. Took our pictures.